Well, good morning, a beautiful Monday morning. Again, it's cloudy. It started out it started out sunny, but now it's turning into a cloudy, rainy day, which again, I don't mind because I've got some projects I'd like to do. I have to run out and meet with a couple of clients, but while I'm out, I have to get some new batteries for my fire alarm. It went off at 3:30 this morning, the chirping one. Chirp, chirp. You know that one? Yeah, my sweet little Lola woke me up. She's so smart. She came over to me and she was like cuddling and trying to get me. It was amazing. She woke me up. So, of course, I climbed on a ladder and played around with it and got it to stop and didn't have another battery to put it in. So I'm off to get that as well. Then I'm going to work on my small powder room. It has a vibe, but I can't finish it because I need I'm looking for a vanity, but I want a antique cabinet. So I can put either a slab of marble on it or maybe get an old stone sink. I'd like the taps wall mounted, some maybe unlacquered gold or something like that. Brass looking. Walls have been done in plaster. That was done last year, but I just keep looking at Marketplace and in antique stores. I'm just not finding the right size, the right look. Doesn't matter if I have drawers. I would prefer two cabinet doors, and it's really not to store a lot of things. It's more for the look and just put a few storage things in there because you can always have storage. It's a pedestal sink and it's just driving me crazy because I just don't like the whole look of it at all. So what I'm going to do, that was a long introduction to what I'm going to do. I'm loving the skirt around opened areas like the one I have in my kitchen that hides my storage. So I thought around the pedestal top of the sink, I'm going to incorporate a fabric. So I've got some Velcro, I've got some hemming tape, so I'm going to try and use that and see what I can do to make it look a little bit more current and more interesting, charming. And then when I find that right piece, and you know what's going to happen the minute I do it, I'll find the right piece. So maybe I'll just get that out into the universe. And I'm sorry, I look still really tired because this cold is just ending in me, but it's dragging me, man. It's really dragging me down. I haven't had a cold, I think, in seriously 5 or 6 years. So yeah, it wasn't too bad, but I just got to get it out of me. So I'll get out there, I'll get my things done, and then I'm going to start video and I'll show you a little intro to the bathroom, what I'm talking about when I talk about the skirt. Hi. Okay, so this is what I'm referring to. That's why I was thinking if the skirting in this color, I love this red cranberry color that's out everywhere. That's what I want to paint my kitchen cabinets. I just finished it all green, but for a year now I've been talking about this color and now I want to change it. So anyways, we'll get back to this. So this is what I'm referring to. This is what I'm thinking is that I could do a hem on the fabric, go around this area. Once I hem it, have Velcro just to have like a fastener. I'm thinking about splitting it in the middle, and I may not. I'll wait till see it's up because I could probably go from either side just to put some extra rolls of toilet paper. I mean, I don't know what else you put underneath there. I think it's just more for, I think, a nice little look. And if I don't like it, it's not a big deal to take off. So I'm going to do that, add a few little accessories, jazz it up. I've got some nice paintings in here, some beautiful antique pieces. So that's what I'm going to do. And I'll keep you all updated. I'll show you when I'm doing it and how it turns out. So cross my fingers. It turns out and it looks this cute. Okay, so a little change of plans. I had to go over to a client to do a measurement, and I was telling her about what I was doing, bathroom for the pedestal sink. And this is the update. The burgundy, that red color I had, it wasn't big enough. It just was too tight. So I was just having this conversation. She said, well, just wait a minute. I've got some really great fabric. I totally forgot about this linen weave that we used a few months ago. And she wanted to do a chair. There was enough there. They're 6 yards. And she's decided that she doesn't want to use it for the chair. And we're going in another direction. And she's like, well, why don't you just take it? I'm like, no. Like, that fabric is way too expensive. And she's like, no, I'm not going to use it for anything. Just take it. So I don't need all of it because the length of it, it's 6 yards, but the width of it, if I double it up, I'm really not taking a lot. I'm probably taking about 1.5 yards. So, and it actually works out really well. I'm going to flip it around and show you, but it's like this mustardy yellow, you know, that color that's really out right now. It's that color, and that is in sort of the plaster, which it's so ironic how things work out. But I'll flip around the camera and I'll show you because I have it set on the floor right now because I'm going to measure it and cut it. See how gorgeous that color is? And then it looks really great with the floor. I mean, how wild is that? I don't know if you're catching the color up close, but it's got a little fleck of black in it. And it is, I mean, it's a shame. I don't even want to cut it. I might bring it to a seamstress now because I feel like it's such a gorgeous fabric. I don't know if I'll be able to do it justice, but I am going to cut it and see if I can do a little hem and get it up there. But otherwise, I'm going to think about it and just maybe have someone do a nice pleated, some kind of ruching, and then do the Velcro. But there you go. Amazing how plans change. Okay, I'm gonna give it my best shot first to see if I can hem it with the hemming tape. It's just, this is a really textured weave, so I'm not sure, but I'm gonna try, see if I can do it before I have to bring it to a seamstress. So I'll just put you on a time lapse and see what I'm doing. I'm just pinning it right now. Just adding some Velcro around the lip of the sink here. And I'm going to attach the other side of it to the fabric. So then I can just place it and be able to take it off and on if I want to wash it. Okay, so I just got back in, seeing my clients, and I stopped off at a little store here, that consignment pieces, and I found the most amazing little piece of art that I'm going to put in the spare bedroom. I'll show it to you in a bit. It is like from the 1930s. I think it's 1939, the year my mom was born, and it's like Art Deco of a ballerina. It's absolutely gorgeous, but it just adds that sweet little touch to the bedroom. But like I said, I'll show it to you in a minute. I'm showing you the top of the lamp. About to just hem my little piece of curtain that's going to go underneath this sink. Kind of laid out, and then I'll just do a little time lapse. I just plan on pinning it using the hemming tape that I've used in the past. I showed you in some other videos. It's literally just a tape that you buy and you press it with your iron and it holds. So I'm just going to do that and pin it and just get that done and ready to see the length and adjust it with the pedestal of the sink. But I want to share something with you. It's finding something that is just precious when you're out looking for a deal. And I went to the Salvation Army and look what I found. Do you see that? Vintage, gorgeous. It is a print, but then it has been watercolored. It's been signed. It's one of, I think, 180. It's like 13 or something. Really, really beautiful. 1939, the date. So I'm going to put it in this room over the dresser area. Okay, so I take a chicken breast, I slice it in half so that when I put the tin foil on top, I've already done 3 other pieces. And I take my rolling pin. Oh, you can do a rolling pin. I have a meat pounder, but I just grab it doing this. Okay, I can't see it and hold on. You get the dust, you pound it, you pound it, you pound it, you pound it, you pound it. And then you end up, I would even go flatter that, go really flat. Okay, I'll show you the pieces like that, just really flat. And then we're gonna dredge them in some cream and some egg and then some breadcrumbs, and then we're gonna fry them. Flat pieces of chicken, dredging and breadcrumbs, and there'll be oil. And we're gonna fry that chicken up. One of the most delicious and easy orange cake to make, and it's all done in a blender. I put all of these ingredients: sugar, flour, it calls for sour cream, but if I have yogurt, I use yogurt, some salt, some olive oil, vanilla, oranges, eggs. We're gonna pop it all in there, zip zappity doo, and then we'll put it in a loaf pan in the oven, and you will have a delicious citrus cake. I can also use lemons as well, and sometimes I even use a combination of orange and lemon. Hey everyone, this is the result of the one blender citrus cake. I've made them in lemon. This one's orange. Sometimes I combine the two like I had said, but it is so worth it. Look at how moist it is. It's so delicious. It's just this light orange flavor. Very versatile. You can make it into a cake or a loaf. I tend to do a loaf, and it's easy, it's rewarding, it's delicious. You've got to give it a shot. A blender orange cake. A bottle that exists in my kitchen. It can be any bottle. You can find pretty antique bottles. You can order bottles online. If you're out and you see something that is a bottle itself that you like, you can always get the soap dispenser that goes on top and just pop it in. But I usually just get a really good quality type of soap, and I refill it into a prettier bottle. And as you can see, I have a few. I have a spray, another type of hand soap, and I have a dish soap on the counter. When this looks prettier as a little accessory, and of course I'm trying to hold the camera and do this with one hand. So sorry for the mess, but it does dress up the kitchen and sink area. Think of these pieces as your little accessories. Well, hello there. I just wanted to check in and say hi. I have been fighting this cold, another cold. So I haven't had a cold in probably 6 to 8 years, and now I've had 2 in a very short time frame. So I am trying to get better, and I'm working at it. I'll be okay. I'm gonna survive. I just wanted to mention that there is not as many visuals, videos than of me actually showing you things this week, because I was really just trying to get some content done without having to show my sickness to you. So I'll save that for myself and my family. But I just want to check in and say hi, and hope everyone is doing well and having a lovely week, and hopefully your weekend will be just as bright and beautiful and sunny and spring-like, and gardens and visiting friends and family and having all that kind of fun, because today is a great day. It is my son's birthday. He is turning 35. Can't believe it. Just can't believe it. How did 35 years go by? He is a wonderful soul. He is a hard worker, and he's a good person to the core, and I am just so proud of him, and I just want his day to be, and his life and his year and all energy around him to be happy and healthy and wonderful. So that is what I am working on today. I've made a birthday cake, and we well, he's done some cooking. Last night I helped him out with it. He's having some friends over and they're coming by, and that should be a lot of fun. Don't know how much I can participate with this, but I will make sure that I'm around for singing happy birthday and cake and eating and all that other fun stuff. So I will share with you the cake. I made a chocolate cake and it looks delicious. I'll show a little photo. I'm gonna make some icing. I was making, okay, this is the dilemma. I was making homemade butter chocolate icing. You know, that deliciousness on top of a chocolate cake. And I was talking to him this morning and he's like, Mom, no, don't go ahead. Now I know what he watches what he eats. He's very healthy. So I'm thinking, oh, you can have a little bit of buttercream icing. That's fine. Oh, no. I just don't prefer it. Can you just get me the Betty Crocker icing? What? He wants pre-made icing on his beautifully homemade chocolate cake. So I'm going to put one side with his, I don't know where he got this idea that he likes this icing. And then on the other half, I'm going to put homemade icing because I know what he's going to do. He's not going to eat this cake. He will have one little sliver that we can wish him well. And then it will just sit there and it will be in my house with me staring at it. And guess who's going to eat it? So if I'm going to eat it, because let them eat a cake and I will eat it, I want butter cream icing on it. So I'll let you know how that turns out, but I'll put you on a little time lapse when I'm putting that together and making it and just ending the evening with a celebration. Happy birthday. Okay, he's gonna kill me. I've got half of his, where is it? This, and the other half is going to be homemade butter and chocolate, because when you can use butter, always use butter. So I'm going to finish this up